Hello again, everyone, and welcome to the Deuce is Leuce. We feature Deuce Luke on our program every week, and of course, we explore the possibilities of how you can excel with autism. Now, Deuce comes on every week. We challenge him to do something different, and he's immersing into the Sims program. So last week, we talked with Deuce, and of course, the first 2 weeks, he brought in his dad, J. Luke, who's an assistant district attorney here in Terrebonne Parish. And then he brought in his mom, who is a coach. She's been a coach in the area for a long time. So now we told Deuce, we need Deuce in the house. So joining me in a second will be Deuce Luke. But here we are again for the Deuce is Loose. All right, we are back with Deuce Luke, and we love having Deuce on because he's real energetic, and we're teaching at the same time with this program families that have someone in the household who may be autistic. And this is exploring all the possibilities. We brought Deuce on as an employee at HTV. He also works at Rouse's, and he does a great job there. So, Deuce, welcome back for show number 3.
Thank you, sir.
How are you today?
I'm doing great today, sir. How are you?
I'm doing good. Okay, so last week we showed your mom being brought in, and we had fun with it. You said your mom was a hot mess, and we joked about it. And but you had her pegged pretty good. You put her in the household. You even made her cook and do some different things. So I challenged you at the end of the show. We need Deuce in the house.
That's right.
So you came up with a little design. Did you change the way you looked, or you went with what you came up with in show 2?
Oh, I changed the way I look. See,
All right.
as you can probably see right here, I am doing great. I have summer look on, and my glasses looks fantastic. Got some jeans, some sandals. I'm looking pretty snazzy.
Look at you, Deuce. So you went with a little more relaxed look. You got? Can you show a close-ups on the bottom left? All right.
Oh,
Well, there you go. You can zoom in a little bit.
I can also go in this mode.
Show us what Deuce looks like.
So basically, here am I. As you can see, I'm pretty good looking. Got some good hair, good glasses, and yes, there's a little period time whenever I go to high school.
You look relaxed, Deuce.
That's because I freshened myself up. I gave myself a pep talk.
All right. So you were trying to just present yourself in a way that's real relaxed. Now, and this is something, I got a few questions that we're going to come up with that we're going to try to get you to answer in this. So we're dealing with the program.
Right.
When you living on the computer, when you're trying to design these things, is it an eco-friendly environment?
You can get an eco-friendly environment if you can get the eco lifestyle expansion pack. It could be a industrial or neutral or even green. You can go green whatever you like. You can also make community spaces for how much you choose.
So depending on what your perception of life is or what areas you like to dive in, whether it's green or eco-friendly or whatever, you can design the house the way that you believe in.
That is correct, sir. You can design a house as what you like in it, or would it be in a Queen or modern, or even my favorite, Cosmolux.
Okay. Let me ask you this. So you're designing the house and doing everything, and do you put a calendar on things? Can it be sort of life imaging, and can you put in vacations and everything else?
That's correct. You can have vacation days whenever you're off of work. You can have a calendar. There's a calendar. Can you pull up?
Yeah, go
There's
ahead.
a little calendar right here, I believe. It shows every day of the week and everything coming up.
So this is really a calendar also.
That is correct.
So you're working in a simulated state, but it allows you to put everything in it that you would be doing. Like if you're going to a football game on Friday, football game. You're taking a vacation next week and you're going to Orange Beach, and you're showing off your snazzy sandals, then that's where you're going.
Yes. You can show off your sandals in Sulani, a vacation spot, which is actually a very good beach. You can be in Mount Comrali, rock climbing or snowboarding. You could be anywhere in the world if you played on The Sims.
So let me ask you, the Star Wars is a big deal.
Yes.
So, and I want to make sure we get Deuce's reactions when I'm asking him these questions. So, because he lights up when I say Star Wars. So, why is Star Wars so important to you? And is that part of the program?
Yes, it is. Star Wars has been a big part of my life ever since I was growing up. I played Lego Star Wars whenever I was little. And now they have a Star Wars expansion pack. May not be the best one, but it's my favorite one of all to heart. And that is the Batu World. You heard of Batu in Disney World, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you have it in here.
So let me ask you this: is that part of the Sims package that you're working on, or is that a totally separate game?
It's a part of Sims packs.
Okay, so you incorporate all that together, and you're actually living in the world with your dad and your mom and pets and animals and Star Wars.
Yes, you can have a lot of things in Sims. Rather, it could be a wizard or a vampire, whatever you like. You can make it so supernatural, or you make it realistic.
Yeah, realistic sounds a little better, huh?
No,
You like supernatural better?
I like supernatural better.
That's a little scary to me sometimes, but
But
you keep it toned down, right?
of course, I keep it like a superhero-like thing.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. When you said supernatural, I think of other things, but you're right. Superheroes are supernatural.
Yeah.
So way to correct me. I like that. All right, let's do this. In a second, we're going to take a break, but does Sims allow you also to write good stories?
That is correct. You can write things and get the writing career. You can even become a freelance writer. Whenever you write a story, you can get publication and profits out of your stories if they're good or normal.
Mhm. What do you like to write the most?
Fantasy.
All right.
Fantasies are one of my favorite things right there.
So supernatural comes in with fantasy also, right?
Yes, you can even customize the description of the story and the name of it too.
All right.
So we're in high school
You're
and
expanding.
yes, we're expanding. So this is a high school. Sure, maybe bland, but it has character in some ways.
Mm-hmm.
So right here, now it's football day, and we have a group of friends. That's what I like to call them. We can just sit right here and study for exams. I have some homework to get finished, of course. Which I kind of forgot at home.
So you could design anything on this and you could make it full if you want, or you could put just a few people. It's really all up to your imagination, right?
That is correct.
Let me go back to a few questions while we're at it. So I know you've watched Harry Potter before, huh?
Yes, I have. I watched it, and I actually went to Harry Potter Universal World, and I even read a little bit. Only a little bit, more like a tiny bit.
Can you become like a superhero like Harry Potter?
That is correct. You become a spellcaster in Sims, and the whole experience is perfect.
So tell me about creating a story in like Sims 4. How does that work?
That's a good question. So basically, if you come up with a story, like an original story, you could build a dream home, like work your way up to rags to riches, or you can do multiple challenges, like it could be the 100 baby challenge, or whatever you put your mind to. You could put good stories together, design your character, build them a house, and then whatever comes to mind, you could do.
So jobs. Are there jobs on The Sims?
That's correct. You could be an astronaut, actor, a clinic. Is there anything you can be?
What do you see yourself as?
A writer.
Okay, you told me you love to write before. So you really sticking to that writing. You like to write, huh?
I do. I love to write.
Oh, that's
But
cool.
I'm more likely a storyteller in a way.
Okay, all right. So do you tell stories At the house with mom and dad, do they let you tell stories?
Oh yeah, but they don't really understand.
You just create a different, but you can put them on computer.
I can.
Yeah. And do you get feedback?
I never really published it before.
Okay, you had said that I think previously. So you're in the practice stage.
That's right. I'm still trying to develop the story and how it's gonna work and how I'm gonna present it to the world.
So you're perfecting your skills.
That's correct.
That's pretty cool. All right, so let me ask you, what are some of the custom things? Does Sims come with all the templates, but you have to customize them, right?
Yes, there are people who can customize the Sims for in mods or custom content. You can find them online, and you can basically try to see whatever comes your way. Rather, it will be different mods or custom hairstyles or whatever like that.
So what if you want to make it sort of like the real world?
Then you can do that exactly.
Really?
Yes.
How do you do that?
Well, you can find a mod that allows you to go real,
Mm-hmm.
and whenever you see a mod that you like, you can download it. I prefer finding my mods on Crucible, or basically Iron Forge, or whatever it's like called.
Okay. One of the most important questions I'm going to ask you is,
Okay.
because of the fact that you have autism and you're really so motivated and you're really doing so well, can you use Sims to better help you with autism?
Yes, I can. There are a number of people who use autism for Sims. People with autism can go to the Sims to be creative and to be themselves.
Because like we said before, it may be perceived as different, but in your world and in your mind,
It's not so
you're just
different.
rolling along, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's basically like it's not, like I said, it's not just a different ability. It's not a disability, it's a different ability.
Right.
But yeah, when you play The Sims, it's like you're in another world. You don't really have much consequences.
Right. And it just helps you home in on what your interests are. And when did you start knowing, again, for the audience, that you had some special abilities that you really were dying to get into, like Sims and computers and writing? When were you feeling that?
Well, I started whenever I was possibly 8 or 9 years old. I started with Skylanders, and it created a spark in me. But that really, and that whenever I started my gaming journey, then I decided to go on a creative spree.
Okay. So I want to talk about light might. Boy, and I saw your reaction when I said light might. That hit a nerve, didn't it?
No, I had a good thing in my heart.
Tell me about it.
Well, Lightmite is based on my first character I ever created in my whole entire life. I worked on him for years and years, trying to figure out what his abilities are and his weaknesses. He's one of my best superheroes I ever made.
Do you have light might?
Well, I don't have him on here right now.
How about we bring him on in show 4?
Not a bad idea.
All right.
I'll put him as a little roommate.
All right, let's bring him on in show 4. And let me ask you to, how does being creative, because I'm a creative person, I got to. I have a TV station, I write music, I do different things. So creativity makes me tick. How does creativity make you tick?
Well, I think it makes me tick because I want to inspire people just to see how well I do. And I want to help people out in certain things.
Show me the classroom you came up with.
Okay, then I didn't really come up with it. It's a preset.
Okay.
And basically, by preset, it means it's already been made. So this is our little classroom, which we're going to be doing a business class. So basically, here's our little desk and room, library right there.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to start class about 2 minutes or seconds. I want to speed this up.
Oh, everybody's coming in.
Yes. So we're going to 10 business classes. This is probably going to take a while. Speed up as we can do it right here. Ultra speed.
Can you spin it around the way you see in the front of them? There you go. Where's Deuce at?
It's right here.
Oh, there's Deuce. All right.
And
Learning away.
And I have to have a bronze on my high school day.
All right.
I just wish I would have brought my homework.
I see you looking at your shoes on that shot.
That's
You want to make sure those sandals are right, huh?
That's correct.
All right. So let me ask you, when you help people, I know that makes you feel good. When did you start helping people, like Rouse's and other things?
But I started helping people. I helped out an elderly lady that was in Canada. I was packing up for getting out of Canada because I was on vacation. I noticed this woman was having trouble, so I helped her out to the camp. She said thank you.
That's pretty good. That made you feel good.
Made me feel great.
Yeah.
Like I was feeling so great that it sparked something inside me.
Well, and I know your mom and dad are proud of that because they're the same way. They like to help people, no doubt. And you got to go see your grandmother, right?
That's right. My mama is basically my favorite person in all the world.
Yeah, yeah. That's Jay's mom, and she's doing pretty good, huh?
That's right. She's doing great. She's healthy, very healthy.
All right, good. And that's good that you went to see her. All right, she's in Lafayette, right?
Lafayette. Yes.
Okay. Personality traits. Can you add that in Sims, or how does that work?
You can add that in Sims when you first come in. The personality traits will be in your Simnology. You can be a creative dance machine, like I was,
Mm-hmm.
or am right now. And for my mom, you can be an active, neat, and self assured, as I believe we already went over.
Right. So it's whatever you want yourself to be, you just patch it in.
There we go.
Okay. What are decision-making things that you make in Sims 4?
So basically, decision making is whenever you have to decide, whenever you can decide about parenting or big decisions like jobs
Mm-hmm.
or promotion ideals,
Right.
like what you're gonna be doing for your promotion or what you're gonna be doing in your school.
So anything that has a little responsibility with it.
Correct.
There you go. And so you live and learn. This is really a simulation for life, isn't it?
Yes, it is. This is
Yeah.
basically what it's actually been made for. It's a life simulation game, and I'm very happy about it. Sad
Let's talk about exports.
esports.
Oh, esport? I thought you said esport. It's esports?
Esports.
All right, good. You keep me in tune here, right?
Of course.
So, because I don't play the games. So you're teaching me as we go. So it's esports.
Yes, esports.
Okay, so like E-sports. Okay. And so what is that in Sims 4?
Sims 4, esports in Sims 4 is just like an electronic sports, and for college,
Mhm.
you can become a professional gamer or you can compete for money in there. And it's also a real life job you could do.
So they have classes like this in college now.
That's correct.
I think Nichols has some, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay. So can you actually put yourself in the city when you're doing Sims?
Yes, there is a city map called San Machino in City to Living expansion pack. And that pack's personally my favorite.
How about if you want to be a farmer?
There's also one for that. You could do the horse ranch or the cottage living. Cottage living.
Yeah. So you can pretty much put yourself wherever you want to be.
Yes, you can put yourself wherever you want to be in the world. Like anywhere you want, you could be.
So if you want to be a fisherman or whatever,
Yes, in Sulani.
the imagination that's your template.
That's my template, really.
Yeah, that's how it works. Okay. So what about Ghostbusters?
Oh yes, the
You
paranormal.
like
experience map.
Ghostbusters?
Oh, of course I do.
I love Ghostbusters.
Really?
Yeah. I used to watch it all the time.
Oh yes.
Yeah, you know, saying Ghostbusters, the original theme song was Ray Parker Jr.
Of course I remember Ray Parker Jr. In fact,
Yeah.
I kind of did the Just Dance version of him.
Did you?
Yes, I did back in the day.
I'll be done. That was a funny show.
Yes, it was
It
very
really
funny.
was.
It was very entertaining.
What was it? The plasma?
Uh,
When the ghost form was in the plasma state or whatever. I can't.
it was actually his slime, which they call it.
Yeah, which was plasma. I think when the
Ectoplasm.
extra plasma. Okay, good.
Ectoplasm.
Okay, I knew you would know. How you say it?
Ectoplasm.
Ectoplasm. Okay, cool. Man, you know everything, huh?
I mean, I wouldn't say I know everything, but
You study a lot.
I study, yes.
That's cool. I like that. So, what about lifestyles?
Oh yes, the lifestyles. You in the snowy escape exchange pack, you can get lifestyles in there. Right, you could be working, or workaholic, or active, or anything you like.
All right, that's cool. So with about a minute left, what are we gonna do in show number 4? You're gonna bring
Light might,
Light
and I'm
Might.
gonna put him as a spellcaster.
Okay. So I get to see a little bit of that. And then we're gonna isolate more in the computer next week so we can see how it all works.
Perfect.
How about we do that?
That is perfect.
And
Thank
get you interacting in school.
Yes, interact in school. I could do that.
Do some different things and that way we'll start living the life through the computer.
Yes.
All right, that's cool. Well, Deuce, show number 3. How you feeling about it? You like the
I'm
program?
feeling very good, sir. I'm feeling like I've accomplished a lot.
And so you're not nervous anymore. You just sit down and do it, or do you just hide the nervousness?
I try to hide a little bit, but I just try to relax and breathe.
Yeah, you were doing that before the show. You got a little routine you do.
It's a meditation act which I learned from a show, Karate Kid.
There you go. And it's all right to be a little nervous, isn't it?
Yes, it's right to be nervous, but
It's just a roadblock.
it's just a roadblock.
You just jump over it. All right. As we do each week, let's do a little boom.
Boom.
There you go. Deuce salute. Show number 3 is complete. Show 4 next week right here on the Deuce is Loose.
In a world of silence, there's a different kind of language, autism, a unique puzzle that brings its own beautiful picture. Where others see a blank canvas, they see boundless creativity. Each day, they awaken with purpose and determination. Their minds are a vast universe, exploring countless subjects with passion. Deuce Luke said it best when he said,
Autism is not a disability. It's a different ability.
just like a seed becomes a magnificent tree, they too blossom into something extraordinary. Embrace the beauty of their world. Learn more about autism. Visit Understand Autism for more information. That's www.understandautism.org. You can also find help by calling 800-3-AUTISM. That's 1-800-328-8476. Thank you for watching The Deuce is Loose here on HTV10.